eya me inform ndi agro nti ma me nche obi bia na ewie bebi a hwe bia no me nche nipa dodo na transfers no odi bebre na na di agudwa details ne beba me de bi ba kwaku de bi ba big de bi ba enti team bia support bia no ye ba ye transfers ne ho adwuma kakra e de amawo ma me ncha se mfemfiri eye Darwin Nunez story no na two clubs and a Darwin Nunez Hila e was Saudi ni Liverpool food in komo AC Milan e Italy and Liverpool food in komo emo mu nyina express e omu interest se omu pese omu nya Darwin Nunez na before se ombe akwa ne Darwin Nunez ba akwa kasa no omu pese omu die ni die e de ma Liverpool bobuku no so omu di kan aba Liverpool aso eye na omu ne Liverpool aba be kasa se Liverpool gituma ansa na omu ne Darwin Nunez na nkasa akwa kasa na enra AC Milan for ekache Liverpool for say omo mre kakra bi omo pepe omo official be diaba Liverpool for ehun say AC Milan for na nkasa no omo nya ready say omo di official bid beba so omo decide say Hilal for no bid no omo di aba no ombe accept it and me no ka say Liverpool for accept it El Hilal for e build the Saudi omo accept it na fixed anase guarantee fee no for Darwin Nunez, Liverpool agree with Hilal for say on budget 53 million euros. Na add-ons no omu di bibia ka ho a eskani betima kwa kodu 65 to 70 million euros. Na adikronti a Liverpool for GS eskani nyina na say Hilal for the share contract nim say Darwin Nunez ne add-ons no eskakese na no ebeye easy add-ons de obetimi easily obetimi achieve et say goals number of games obebodi ama Hilal enti ka ho na Liverpool for G2 mu say se omohwe sa add-ons ne de ombetimaji ame no ka say Liverpool for etimi accept sa bid no na omo proposal say omo twen Darwin Nunez Hilal for ne say ombeba Darwin Nunez 3 years contract deal 3 years no ombeba Darwin Nunez no every year bia no ombeba ni 21 million euros afibia na Hilal for ombeba Darwin Nunez sa 21 million euros no what the ba pounds are 18 million pounds on said Darwin Nunez e wo Liverpool no or just 7.3 million pounds a year e wo Liverpool Hilal for the 10.7 million pounds ana aka ni sika na oje no Liverpool ni dada enti Hilal for ne be fa Darwin Nunez no is kana oje no Liverpool 7.3 million pounds no Hilal for ne say omo say top ne up 10.7 million pounds na chese wo the ba euros aba be 21 million euros so oba koye the fourth highest earner ewo Hilal uko Hilal currently the odis kakese pa no eye Koulibaly oji 34.7 million euros on the dis kakese o Hilal the otosu mienu eye branch fence Milinkovic Savic Mitrovic aba na Darwin Nunez eba be 21 million euros oba be the fourth highest paid player ewo Hilal boboku nim Hilal for train boy ni say by the end of this week obetimi dey the final any green light naba Ome booking medicals ewo Frankfurt University Hospital eho ana Hilal for ne booking medicals no enti sa hospital na ombe medicals ama Darwin Nunez na hwe no TV no so Frankfurt University Hospital omo twen say Darwin Nunez ebema the final green light na Hilal for ne wi enti assistance now club to club ne the Liverpool for giskana tum akasa Darwin Nunez ebeka yes onso so agye ne personal terms na tum no mawie bibie enti ye twen de ba akwa akosi Harry Maguire ne Manchester nsensem no Manchester ko sign Harry Maguire 80 million pounds every Leicester City in 2019 na Harry Maguire ba Manchester United no wa be fati team pa player ba kwa amanfo adi nani wo Manchester United Harry Maguire eka ho bi o renew the contract January 2025 and renew year be end 2026 up to date yenye hu say Manchester be man the contract renewal anasa on beton no na from the sources of Manchester United no yes 6 clubs ana omo monitor Abrante fan say Harry Maguire situation sa 6 clubs no Juventus Besiktas Galatasaray Olympique de Marseille Monaco ana Fenerbahce sa 6 clubs we obi e monitor Harry Maguire person otena Manchester United Manchester for ne boy ne agree a obetime renew by assistance now 6 clubs ana abase omo pe Harry Maguire ye hwe the Harry Maguire situation aba kodru enra me no di nkɔmɔ about Liverpool ne Maguire. Say Liverpool for the first official offer ko ama Crystal Palace. I rejected Maguire. And then Liverpool said the second offer ko Crystal Palace has rejected him. After enra Liverpool the first offer ko Crystal Palace say omo pe Maguire. Crystal Palace omo rejected sa bid no. And then Liverpool said the another second offer ko Crystal Palace are rejected. Baby a Crystal Palace ejina no mujina. Omo say Maguire no. Omo pe omo £50 million. Liverpool for so when say Abrante no contract be 2026. Crystal Palace for and normal communicate actually Liverpool for say omo better buone so mpokra na omo beji £47 million. E Maguire ho. So the second bid no Crystal Palace for reject. Na kene na ye busa say e die nti na Liverpool for ehunu o Maguire mu achenchere omo anope. Say yes Liverpool for say center back omo pe no omo pe a homegrown player. Homegrown player and Maguire a homegrown player. And the second bid no Oma rejected. Nicholas Jackson Chelsea sensem no. Chelsea ene Epic Jackson akasa enre numre. Epic Jackson for ana represented Nicholas Jackson. Na di odi anim pa no ye friend no Ali Barat. Na Chelsea enre numre omo communicate chi Ali Barat no. Chelsea for aka Ali Barat say eska kesi bia ba officially ombeji say eska no. Anna Lee Barat any Epic Jackson for so aka Chelsea for say omo beton Nicholas Jackson na one omo pe a top clubber or compete at the highest level enye team bia no mpeso omo ton Nicholas Jackson e de command Anna Chelsea for say omate ase na Chelsea so communicate to Lee Barat say Abrante ne friend say Nicholas Jackson omo be fa ne e free ASP no mutu ya £32 million enti omo de eska no mbeje free Nicholas Jackson ho no e wo say huge money Eyeska ebeso Chelsea ni na se loan bia beba na ombe accept loan na agese sa team no e the obligation to buy enye option to buy so enra nwumre Chelsea a communicate akere Ali Barat say omo beton Abrante ne buy omo mpre omo ho agese offer ne so anase loan kra na ebeye obligation to buy Epic Jackson for so agya tum say se ombeton Nicholas Jackson so a e wo say eye top clubber or compete at the highest level. Ebereche Eze ni Arsenal komo no. Ebereche Eze aka che Crystal Palace for say before Sunday ayebebo community shield Crystal Palace ne Liverpool no. I was a Crystal Palace for emani hu nanim ni future. So for mene enkosi Sunday Ebereche Eze aka che Crystal Palace for say ansa na obeb keke ball e de atia Liverpool no opeso hu ni future se ombenya ton ne de akoma Arsenal. Se omunya nton no omma nanimu nte no omunkle on se already Arsenal for aka che Ebereche Eze se onfa pressure in Crystal Palace so because £67.5 million no omunya ready so betu aseska no so boy na communicate a Crystal Palace say enkosi Sunday before community shield no I also money hu the future Liverpool for agree deal with Hilal for Abrante friend say Darwin Nunez no on say yedika catch us na AC Milan ana Hilal na pre AC Milan for ati omo ho ase say Hilal for win this race no entiema AC Milan for the omo bid e Manchester United say eni omo kwa kubusa about Rasmus Højlund na AC Milan for the omo offer ne come Manchester United na offer no loan with option to buy Manchester United for abo offer ne reject omo say Rasmus Højlund omo mfa AC Milan loan with option to buy nyoma mienu say AC Milan for ni Rasmus Højlund so a either so ba be fa ne permanent deal say anya permanent loan was say obligation to buy so ene after say enra AC dey offer ne call Manchester no ene awie Manchester United a reject AC Milan offer for Rasmus Højlund. Inter Milan check on Mason Greenwood efiti say ofri Manchester United ekopie mu Spain a perform ye esa kopie mu France ewo Olympique de Marseille no ne performance ewo soro Cristiano Ronaldo ne El Nasser try some bet menya Mason Greenwood ene Inter Milan for so be rem den say omo pay Mason Greenwood from Olympique de Marseille the almost minimum of €60 million why over the beba no on bet ton Mason Greenwood at the amount so Inter Milan the latest teamer wako for Abrante FN say Mason Greenwood for Inter Milan na Raul Asensio centre back at the Real Madrid bobuku no Raul Asensio Saudi clubs naba Turkish clubs naba so Saudi for no any Turkey for no buy no and no dey offer akwa Real Madrid so omo center back eye Raul Asensio aka che Real Madrid for say oni baabi akọ o gidie say obetima ba establish ne ho as a top center back e wo Real Madrid bobo nim na wetimi perform at the highest level to say de Sergio Ramos mababe no wo gidie say enche bia no Rudiger Militao David Alaba ebe free sinim e wo Real Madrid na so mu free sinim a ono Raul Asensio eba be take over e wo Real Madrid enti offer na free Saudi offer na free Turkey aba no Raul Asensio a reject e wo Real Madrid. Chelsea aka kire Faustino Simons ana ye the right hand man edema Xavi Simons ono ana sa ye ni nua bema ni deals ni bebre na no eye ni nua no ana ekoye sa deals no. Chelsea aka kire Faustino Simons say by 17th of August e was so mu wie deal no by 17th of August ombebo mu game against Crystal Palace. Chelsea a communicate actually Faustino Simons say I was so mu wie deal no omo try dey was so mu ye bia say omo ne Leipzig for ebewie enra ken me catch or say chenchina chen Leipzig for anti-Asia ama Chelsea options ni bi no eye Morgan Rogers ene another option na about Chelsea bo enim no eye Fermin Lopez edin asa bebiem de Chelsea pa attacking midfielder obi akopa mani ho a obetima ba be hye ho Chelsea for mpre player Chelsea ni na kasa akọ anim waje bibia tum eye Xavi Simons Leipzig for enye ready so mbete bon dia ma Chelsea enti eba sa na Chelsea for nim se obetima nya Xavi Simons but wasa o mo hwe alternative in case sa deal ni collapse a enti o mo decide say Morgan Rogers and now say Fermin Lopez eye another option na aba na yese Chelsea for transfer committee no kwatena simpokra no omuso mu hu ne se Fermin Lopez ne bo ni mpokra wo fom sa 60 million euros no because e bo na Leipzig for airpay for Xavi Simons and omo ye omadwen se omo ko Aston Villa so a Morgan Rogers 80 million pounds na Fermin Lopez ne 60 million pounds enti say in case say Xavi Simons anye ya another option brand friend say Fermin Lopez Garnacho ene Chelsea nkomo no Manchester United for so ama Garnacho enko for ati say Aston Villa and Spurs and omani abrepa Chelsea any omo di nkomo de by Chelsea enfa any official bid emba for Garnacho Manchester United enim say Chelsea ewo interest ewo Garnacho by teama why ready or they offer a person to Manchester United edim for Garnacho no Aston Villa and Spurs enti Chelsea for enya quick no form offer nembra Ali Barata na make na asem dia tro say ono na representing Nicholas Jackson no washa ase den Saudi for ni di nkomo for Nicholas Jackson Ali Barat okay asha ase ni Nicholas Jackson Saudi for ni di nkomo Spurs for any Sports and Life Agency for Kasai
okay
Sports and Life Agency for and control Brahim Diaz Spurs for no call say omo pe Brahim Diaz ni agency no Sports and Life Agency akache Spurs for say boy ni be renew the contract to Real Madrid enti Spurs for and forget it Brahim Diaz enra me beka upemekano asem kire say Bayern for person renew the contract because omati say PSG for epe upemekano na kene no anwumre say enye PSG nko Real Madrid for so ehase upemekano on say on so contract be 2026 enti Real Madrid for hase by Bayern for epe so my boy no contract extension Liverpool the 30 million euros e Barca
for why
Casado
30 they say
30 Liverpool e the air ko
Barca mon gentle na mon register players
okay on say Granit Xhaka o maton no enti o mo the 30 air ko Manchester United within the next 48 hours ana on betima wie Benjamin Sesko die no
Sesko
the next 48 hours na boy na travel aba Manchester United boy no na the clause or renew the contract no odishemu say okoka che Leipzig say or was special clubber or was oko say the next 48 hours ombe wie bibia me na o ka say na ken Paul Stanley story how dey makwaku mu bra me stories na die video chira
stories na
edos be na Paul Stanley ono de ndia waka che Chelsea penny for say Garnacho de no obetima Manchester United agi 30 million euros 30 million pounds
so
I know Chelsea for nimbo delay tactics
30 no mbeji
obetima Manchester for Jesus can nti latest ni bebre wa say kwakumu ni big
Edison bre na ye titi di hadwin yes Ghana for helicopter e wo boase atiahwe Ghana de nka plane crash they won't say in town bi okroma ye okroma de sane ma ne de a che say mpanyimfo aye tene hadwin ye tete hadwin Mr. Mama Ghana forces for now confirm BBBA. Monchena on confirm na Zidia. Zara Osempa na Sigana. Sem Cassia pa some but plane crash or Ghana. As I am forces plane.
When the ana is safe for.
And they safe. No Kaise players and I say teams in to choir. Because of Monco no Monfanco. Oh boss here. Okay. Yen try na yen chiri mpanyim for edebeba. Yeah, Mr. De Mahu no bebre social media ko sisi ya. The person will be obi but yen try mpanyim for confirmation. Ministers are on board.
Yen try. Okay, me da say. Na maminchia awoshi. Awoshi ewo dunkwa no fen.
Awoshi.
Awoshi. Ebi openyi obi ama minchia no ye pa na ken mamisha sem free Chelsea nkomo no kakra any Chelsea transfer so moye any the conversation mun say we ye story be say Chelsea for atonton still no ano club bie ni wa eno mo ese e wo Europe. Now let me tell you something. 2019 na Abramovich na that's what Chelsea meboa 2019 FIFA mo your report say Chelsea at the 41 place no mo nyina wo loan 41 place obia ko loan inti between 2010 to 2019 wo baby season bia no ada man come from and in fact ada 4 place Ankolon kra be 40. But what tell me yes, including Ghana, yeah player, Baba Rahman. Na oko Rems, na oko Shaka, na oko Mayoka. Inti though Chelsea were spending a lot of money on players, Abramovich not top how. But na Chelsea for etimi balancing with players they call loan. Into no call loan bakum you ba no aton. So it was a business Chelsea were doing. They were masters of it. And I thought Boli Abba. Todd Boli Mobile 2023. Na Chelsea will bear 21 players. Nobody be count to go on loan. So the loan business was not started by Todd Boli. It has always been the DNA of Chelsea. And they are the masters of it. Chelsea ntina na no FIFA de mraba na nsen say what the player do akọ loan pay 8 but me pacho tiem ye 8 for professional players inti players under 21 so we are playing now under 21 their FIFA does not touch you but 21 and above on my maximum 8 why Chelsea yet they are still beating the system and sending players on loan. Into a business, omo yenge sika pa di ba boboko. And yes, here, let me give you one example. Maguire, omo de ne kwa Sunderland. Chelsea to you say 5 million ekofano from Barcelona. Or be kwa Sunderland. So Sunderland manamba boni bio betu ya be 5 million di ama Chelsea. Amando Broya, all kwa Fulham. What happened? Amando Broya ekwa Fulham no. Any Everton Chelsea say akwara memo akwa Everton. Say Everton for mama boy na ambo ni bia. Mama me 5 million no aje. Harvey this guy Omar Hutchison. Omo ko fa ni fi Arsenal. Kintio akwara wa Arsenal. Chelsea ko fa no bae omanu ko loan. Aim straight for Ayrton no Chelsea nya 22 million pounds. Minka then and show about business Chelsea are doing about sa loan in some no. In any case, here, Amando Broya, 1.5 years in the king on share goal. Striker, one and Jesus Christ. And I know ball half season or Fulham. About 8 games, 1 goal. And of course, Everton, about 11 games, 1 goal. 1.5 seasons in year, Aquani share goal. On say Chelsea at tournament, they are Burnley. Obi a 1.5 season, 1 share goal. Chelsea do £20 million. Oh, sorry. What do you hear? Aquano, well, lose form. It is not a series, but Charlie, 1.5 year striker win team ago. Chelsea are managing to sell him £20 million. So the business Chelsea are doing it, master, you cannot. You simply cannot. It's started our Abramovich and the women also air twaso. Well, you're moving on. Yeah, season. Normally, what you do, I say you do team analysis. No, I the post-mortem of what happened in the season, and then you be improve team, you know. Now, me do think come when maybe no, and I catch us say, from what I have seen about Manchester United pre-season, me should born no more bonwa. Ebi only Watkins be boa mo. But there are other options. Nicholas Jackson, Benjamin Sesko today. Manchester United assets still on Benjamin Sesko, but let's have a conversation. So what team analysis on Manchester United team? First thing you observe when I say, Ken, United goals kakra mo be sending their team they don't score a lot of goals, but goals who do no from the central corridors. Omu create fan fin. It's about 3 years in year. Play bien our English Premiership or create chances. HM Bruno Fernandes. He has been the go-to man. It's a Bruno footballer, a central. They are creating through the central corridors. So you do this analysis, okay? It is good that my midfielders are creating chances. My attackers are not scoring goals. It is solution today. Me for attackers on Messi go. United are Fakunya. Wafa Matthias Nunez. No problem. Okay, that is a good one. Name this is where the problem is, and which I think is that if they utilize Benjamin Sesko abebo 1 second, any game will be a neighbor more creating centrally. But if you analyze the Manchester team very well, time will be anwa seems a holding Manchester United a won fi one omuni option to bounce Harry Maguire, Casemiro, and when they number 9 meboa into they start ballooning the ball into the second option for Manchester United, Harry Maguire number 9. Nature say United can centrally intimi attacking air crosses. They don't have a number 9 who is good air balls. Because Ramos Hoylon who born several times on intimi fast. Joshua Jackson so needs to win any chain. Okay, so that's if that is the situation. I think say Benjamin Sesko with me air balls and also beboa. Because last year, teams are not end cross. Manchester United can be. Because I understand. Number 9 is said that yes. It's the Benjamin Sesko conversation. I am beginning to feel say, they are looking at that aspect of the game. Okay. The guy excellent. Name Benjamin Sesko problem in the Bundesliga last year about 68 shots. Ken, watch this very carefully. 68 shots now. Benjamin Sesko boy, you know, Oshemu 13. What does this tell you? 68 shots, 13 goals. Nature say he's a striker who loves shooting, but the accuracy from. Because percentage-wise, 19% of the shots and he ran it. Exactly.
As a no one sir.
Oh, in terms of goals in some media, but it's so on the strength
19% of the shot.
Exactly.
So United a goal.
Or you'll be a shot, or you may be a shot. Some catch us and stand it to say Edin Jeku. ne nan mu odu into ogine short di
be jakodi ne boche woni bopa
o me ka say me say ne style no ye me ka say ne style no to say
okay
say ne be ya me twamfoni am wo hu senti ne tika ne nan ni mienu ka open short bopa inti that's his strength and United would have to utilize that. Ken, dear Tosubio, Barcelona and the Ter Stegen situation. And now, me more updates. Actually, say, Barcelona for arguments. Ne say, as long as Akurana kasa tre tools, social media say 3 months. Ne just on one kasa we give on ourselves up. Now this is where we are today. Barcelona for us side say a document. A collective agreement La Liga for any footballers association for a sign. I to say Ghana Football Association Keto Kreku assigning the parts. Na PFA so assigning the parts for Ghana patron tia between the association and the players association and almost sign here. Now in that document article 6 actually say time will be an was a player will consent to what your team no eka into obey team no the obeka will be here again. This is Barcelona's argument. Into Barcelona are citing article 6 to say player bia should collaborate with the team in terms of information. Article 6. And Article 7.2 actually say player 1 year sano a bit me crab but the worst is that they will terminate your contract. But more option say ubetimi at boy ne salary so ubetimi ye bibia. This is where Barcelona's argument the collective agreements are between the association on behalf of the teams and the players. Okay. Say this is the situation today. Ter Stegen what camp say the documents Barcelona are citing collaborative information from player Biano. Collaborative information, it does not include medical reports. Come on, you know what I say? Because Barcelona say, when you apply, you need to collaborate in terms of information. And the Ter Stegen say, the fact that I am collaborating does not mean say medical reports. So they are going to argue if indeed Barcelona want to carry the thing. They will argue with regard to this because Article 6 and as I say in contention if Barcelona want to take the case to court. But as it stands today, the boy still insist again or back in the argument to say collaborative information does not mean say the medical reports count. Number 2, General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR. Spain and so catch and documents and some information there. They be just all consent and sana kwabontin. The player's path no, he's dealing with his lawyers. And again, baby Drew no, they be American say. Look, baby I no abutre supporters. Me say omo dam Ter Stegen ba. I understand the argument. But baby akurani jina no say ye gidi a e wono help Barcelona.
Wow.
Inti ayabutre.
Basa for the akurana temper.
Amoye no pa. Na Ken me person me bisa questions. Say we a striker. Na who speed, who movement. Na who she goaler. Who say ya na ebufu pa. Because normally it is acceptable say ebi o who nim goal ni she ba who nim speeder. We understand you because me can dey so with regard to say there are lots of players who have qualities of a striker, yet they are wasteful. Timo Werner.
Timo Werner.
Raheem Sterling. Adia mentia said that say that yes, our height, our speed, our movement, our positioning. Adia Paco.
Goshe. But Uruguay, the stars in your bad war national team. So. Check Uruguay national team.
I understand.
Starting in your bad war.
So King.
Okay.
Such players, that's because play or Bibiana go no.
Go number. But my big imra, Mr. Mo, what draw no big deal come over to me at the Atoso Diamaye and a draw for ABC games, and che ebeto screen so now. What we need piano, 3 letters from A to Z, and I will try. Young South Frena, ebebo, and Ariano. Biggie,
Ken,
Bokodia.
Nyame adom bibia e boko ken.
Yede o sire nkwa yeko. Mato papa bako.
Okay, and okay, good.
Kunya, Mbuemo, Sesko. Anwes yo. We say timidi top 4.
Akase befa. Seto di obeto na akase befa. Kinam Ter Stegen ne Barcelona. Mpenifo si wiase no yo ho agema bebrebe to da ya na yakugya wo. Obia sama obia kan wom. But I feel sir Ter Stegen feels that there is nothing to hide in this whole situation. Bibia no one ma wudi sia ken. I didn't think I won't provide a medical report no. Na Barcelona for medical report nenko. Na en clarify say I am 3 months na obedi. And also obedi 4 months na betimi ama Barcelona kwan. Am na register one Garcia no. That is the question I am asking. Because we now also work for 3 months. But Sekoya 4 months, Barcelona can register their new goalkeeper, which is one Garcia. I eventually over team in number 1. Now he's being biased because I was almost supported Ter Stegen because when he becomes a better goalkeeper, it is for the German national team. The coach of the German national team, Julius Nagelsmann, Swakasa. So I was saying the number 1 goalkeeper, Obia, only be at the top level because World Cup, it means clearly. Also supported Ter Stegen. And then on the other part of a Barcelona, Bobo Kono, Ken, goalkeeper here didn't home come one Garcia. He's also a Spaniard. On also your opportunity no about that goal post, no, you're better. Or you're for the Spanish national team.
One Garcia, maybe some of our question is since or by no. We won't test again. We're going to work with Chiano boss. Or then I could Jim Como, say senior, 1 hour senior, Capito, Monsieur Demiaba, Bididu Nase. Why you be sir?
For that
because me na ono ne be yama wo no registration na heading
I go through
who na watcham dia send your board on go ni bi ana
me nim said your culture ni city
okay
yeah part of the world there wa anye bibisa ya beka say bi kura akora no ya akora boni ana hotre o ya homa so but in their part of the world I don't know how things are done. It probably ebia na bibisa anye the NC but said in American it is taking a different twist altogether. It's both parties in here careful. No more who handle at the end because the player we are talking about. And found say Barcelona Bobo Kone. Barcelona is a big institution. No one ever win it at the end of the day. The player in question is the captain of the team. And captain Ken, so be a captain. Most of the time teams be breed a longevity in the captain. Watine Muache. It is a Watine Muache no ababa be a captain. He has that kind of bond with a lot of the players. It is a one ye. No one take a decision a beboa. A baby has never affected the dressing room. Neck of a problem. And so the Abba. Can Crystal Palace should know the right time to sell. Player friend is a Maguire.
Okay.
Your property. Usika open. A different tasa on second because and the football. Obia nya ne sebo for person or turn kese say the be obenya bibidi ato ne coffers mu na wati media bobra. It is the kind of money they are asking. Sika, Osha Maguire performance, being the captain of Crystal Palace, the consistency he's had in the Premier League, and Kaunya such a player, now you say Sikanoa, a beboa the Crystal Palace Bobo Kono. But then again, Osha player and a contract now Akano. And there have been clubs already decided to say a couple player 1 year. On this can fan Konkofana and Fanema. Madrid is doing that. Or the year players been on because Liverpool Nankasakran and Sia Madrid they are when it comes to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Again, Madrid before any players been through Dim Komobit Konate, possibly while extending the contractor. Real Madrid bet me as for the free next season. It is a what na honum, not a Sadia Nikokosi. Na Liverpool Lucy Kunata. Eventually, on also decided to almost for Gehi. On also be train, not next season was funny free. It's a baby Asiano. Not player now you key player. Player now your captain. Player now your big player and Calbeton and Yam Faswono. Never Baba yes a winya capre and free player and so. It's one careful. No one who want to sell. Not at least a better than the player and be call for free. Now on benefit capreba and free side him. Jamie Carragher cast him. You say already on Tias Liverpool 150 for Isaac. Now 150 there. And can the top player beat Mbappe I normal.
Team to team na.
Ken 150
Oko France teams ni go abeto.
Oh yes baby. 150 sika e do so pa. But so ko wachi. Na ko hwemre bi atwam sika na the top players probably obeka sika we do so boroso. But if you are calculating time value of money, now we have a market and say the you have to understand. Players beat Fernando Torres were established players than Isaac level and in his status at this time. He was bought for £50 million. But Sekaragadi those days today the market is different. Today and the price is different. Liverpool the £80 million are fake ticket. Baba backup Salenza da Isaac Bar. Clearly that should tell you that things are changing. And the name is Manchester United bought Rasmus Højlund for saying around 80. When he had only played one good season, so good season in Poliken, number of goals are now 9 goals. And an hour. It's today the football market is different from a maybe a chem and a Karaga Mabresono. This is what I say. Now you see the lenses of those days.
Okay.
And now they buy player price and any market and now obey a big mistake. Because and auto ticket 80. Shesika Manchester United they for Benjamin Sesko. Shesika they for Mbomo ni Kuniamo. Some remember Manchester United. And if Liverpool nankasa, Sika only they for certain other players are. Compare that to Isaac and tell me say Isaac 150 outrageous.
Well, yebere oba na yahwe goes no. The touch in yebere. Ne na kamba obia yebere se city. And I know KTKJ ba kwa the cool true no so who dey see.
Oh, pre-season.
Now Halan buy and one who chance be no kwase and one who dey see. Community shirt no bakai. Well, your friend so you name komo kakra. We watch earlier on na me din komo kakra edifa aye asem KCS we o mai mo. Me just say do baby news team ne beba. No more beto so. Abanya nya confirm ma so panyi aye chief of staff anya confirm say Ghana defense minister